Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So there is this video that has been trending around about a white woman who actually came out to say that she is avoiding some certain things, like she doesn't like people coming into her space to say some certain things, and this same person is out there talking about black men and black women, right? Now, the fact that she actually made her point or say whatever she wanted to say and come out and then ended up saying that black women are disrespectful and also black women are not marriageable and that we need to read some kind of book, relationship book, in order to be marriageable and all that. And she went further to say that why most black women are being assaulted is because they lack respect. And I am going to say, if anybody can come online and defend assault, that person is actually, I don't know how to say it, but that person is on a very wrong direction, because assault is something nobody should ever do, no matter what, right? And then when we talk about assault, it looks like it's just a particular group of people that is going through assault. Now, let me tell you this. What is happening in their community is also happening in every other person's community. But they are always very quick to call black people and black women out. Why? Because they feel like this time around, black women are not in agreement with their political view. So for that reason, there is no need for anybody to agree. You know what? Stay glued. Let's get into this video.
Say, dear white women, I might turn it around a little bit. Say, dear black women. Doesn't sound all that great, but that's all right. So, I have a few suggestions.
Okay, let's turn around.
Maybe we should stop focusing on the white women and start focusing on ourselves. I made a post the other day about this woman who called black men dusty ass black men.
And that was none of your business.
Now, mind you, she was a black woman, and that's what she called the men.
All right.
And she told them that they owe her and all the other black women a Kamala Harris. She said that they owed her that.
Okay.
Now, in my comment section, it wasn't black men that came in there. It was women. Women defending, speaking of somebody else like this. The biggest comment that I get, the majority of the time, is that us white people need to stay out of black people's business.
Yes.
Well, let me just let you in on something.
Let us know, girl.
Voting is not a colored business.
It's not a
It
what?
does not depend upon the color of your skin.
No.
That is something for everyone. Speaking kindly and respectfully to other people, it's not about color of skin. It's not. That should be expected of everyone.
Voting is a what business? I don't know if I heard you right. First of all, girl, listen, one thing I want to talk to you about that's more important than this video is this. Did you really come up here and not put like a lick of lip chap on before you started yapping, flapping your gums and shit? You know, talking about things that you literally have no fucking business talking about. Did you think to grease them bitches up first? I don't think so. The issue is this. Voting is absolutely for every race. I hate that y'all dummies sit here and talk about color of skin, because that is not the only phenotypical attribute that denotes race. So maybe you should have thought to think of that before you started talking. When it comes to a black woman, speaking about a black man in any regards, whether it is about voting, whether it is about our uteruses, whether it's about anything, right? It's still none of your motherfucking business. And let me explain to you why. There are so many things that are intracommunal that you have no idea about because you're not black. As you go on in this video, you talk about domestic violence. Let's listen to it.
I told the lady, that called the men this, to get a relationship book.
Okay, girl, which one?
But really? Maybe you do. Men like to be spoken to with respect. You are not a queen. You aren't. And once we lose that mentality and start thinking, we should have a partnership with a man in which they bring something to the table and I bring something to the table, and not where I get everything and I'm supposed to be
Girl,
weighted on hand and foot because I'm a queen, Maybe that's whenever marriage will come back into the black community. Did you know that black women are the most likely to be assaulted, like domestically assaulted? Do you know why?
Did it ever occur to you?
It's probably because you don't have respect for men.
Or it could
Really?
be that the reason black women say certain
I've
things
been
about
married
black men is because
multiple
of shit
years
like
at
that.
this point, and I value my husband. I value our
Girl,
relationship.
This is why certain people need to shut the fuck up. What is happening? I gotta show y'all something. I do gotta show you something. Hold on.
Right. I bring up verbal abuse and how good men will not stick around.
Maybe she won't
for
talk
someone
about
who
good
verbally
men.
abuses them. And so you're left with the bottom of the barrel, right, as far as men go. And you get assaulted, right? And you only want to talk about how the victim of the physical assault is not to blame, which they're not.
Right.
But you don't want to discuss the verbal abuse.
I am so absolutely sorry. I said I was going to get back into doing these videos, which I am. Y'all just got to give me some time, right? But the jokes and the literal responses write their own selves. Seriously. I sat here and looked at the videos on her page and listened to the things that she said. And every last one of her videos were still up. The same way we see with certain people's lives being messy or bigoted, saying the most egregious racist things, and their lives stay up. But some of ours, they come down, right? So it doesn't surprise me that her ignorance is applauded by a social media platform, when that same social media platform should tell her to stop coming on this app with her lips looking the fuck like this. Yes. I don't always look the best when I come on this bitch, and I know I don't. I promise you, I know I don't. But baby, all that shit you was spewing, that disgusting rhetoric that you had coming out of your lips, they should at least been moisturized the fuck first. Yeah. And one more thing, can y'all learn how to read stats accurately before you try to come at somebody like you got a gotcha moment? Like, who brings up DV, single family households, without understanding any context or how to read the stats that you're telling us while simultaneously being a fucking bigot? Like, I don't know, can y'all explain to me why this works the way they think it works like that? Like, it literally, what? Anywho, child, let me get back to doing the videos I used to do, because I think people forgot who the fuck I was.
Now, this video is going to be for educational purposes. Here's what not to do when black people tell you to stay out of black people business. Roll a clip.
Dear black women. Yeah, I said dear black women. I figured since you can say dear white women, I might turn it around a little bit. Say dear black women. Doesn't sound all that great, but that's all right.
What the hell? It sounds just fine. Why you keep saying, dear black women, like it's a curse? That's who they are, black. Every time y'all say black, y'all make it sound like y'all not supposed to say, we're black. It's okay, we are black. Let's continue.
Maybe we should stop focusing on the white women and start focusing on ourselves.
Damn minute. You just made an entire video entitled it, Dear Black Women, and you telling somebody that they should focus on themselves? Well, if it ain't the pot calling the kettle black. Let's go.
I made a post the other day about this woman who called black men dusty ass black men. Now, mind you, she was a black woman.
Okay, let me just make sure I'm following you correctly. You saw a post that a black woman made about black men, and you decided to make a post commenting on what the black woman said about black men, and now you want to tell people to stay out of other people's business. But I'm confused because this started off with a black woman talking to a black... And as a black man, I just want to say, I'm not offended because sometimes we are dusty. Okay, and if it don't apply, what? Let it fly. But let's continue.
And she told them that they owe her and all the other black women a Kamala Harris. She said that they owed her that. Now, in my comment section, wasn't black men that came in there. It was women. Women defending speaking of somebody else like this. The biggest comment that I get the majority of the time is that us white people need to stay out of black people's business.
I'm still trying to figure out where you come into play with all of this. A black woman said something about a black man, and then you're mad that black woman came to a black woman's rescue after you made a post trying to criticize something that had nothing to do with you. What's not clicking, Steven? I don't get it. And why do you keep saying black like that? It's not a curse word. Black. Damn.
The biggest comment that I get the majority of the time is that us white people need to stay out of black people's business.
Well, clearly you can't take a hint because here you are in black people business. This is ridiculous.
Let you in on something. Voting is not a colored business. It does not depend upon the color of your skin.
Well, you only say that because you don't have the same experience that black people have had when voting. So again, why are you in this conversation? Good day.
So this is all I got from this video. A lot of people are still talking about it. And the truth is that I really don't, she does not want people to be in her business or in their business, but she is actually out there in black people's business. Make it make sense. Because the math ain't mathing, you know? It's really crazy how they think we are probably trying to secure our places and the rest of it. Man, they do not have the same experience that we have. Our experience is different from their experience. We only talk about our experience and they see that it is happening to us, but they also do not want to accept the fact that some certain things are happening to black people. So all the time you see them want to deviate from it. So black experience can never ever be white experience, and it can also not be Asian experience, but they can understand what is going on and see, especially the ones, maybe like other people of color that experience some certain things due to the color of their skin can also relate, but they have not lived black experience. So it is okay for us to want something better for us. It is okay for us to want want to support a particular person. It is left for you to support the person. It's also left for you not to support the person. It is not by force to support somebody, and nobody is also forcing you to support somebody. All the time, I really don't understand how black men's problem all of a sudden became a white woman's problem. If a black woman called a black man dusty wherever, did the black man complain? Of course not. So why did you all of a sudden that became your problem? You all can mind your business and that pays you and drink water, because I don't understand how black women and black men are now what you care so much about, and now you are saying that they are not marriageable, and you need to also educate them on how to how to be respectful. Now she talked about violence or assault. The truth is that most of them are being assaulted probably by their kids. I'm not talking about even husband, right? And they don't talk about it. And they think it is okay to come out on the internet and proudly talk about assault and think because a particular group is going through that, probably because they are not respectful. You must really be very stupid, because nobody deserves to be assaulted. Nobody deserves anything like it, to experience something like that, whether you are a man or you are a woman. I don't care what you think, but that is what I think. We all can do better and mind what we talk on the internet, probably because you are jealous, or probably because you want to put other people down. For that reason, you think it's an opportunity or an avenue for you to come out and pew like some racist rhetoric. I mean, this is also one of it. It's okay not to, I don't understand it, but it's okay not to probably understand black women, or probably not to understand black men, but you do not have any right to come and tell black women how to behave to black men or how black men should talk to. I mean, it is left for them to talk. not you, because I cannot come and tell you what is happening in your own community and tell you that it's time for you all to start behaving well or start acting right and all that. Like, how, do I know your experiences and all that? You all can do better and stop labeling Black women angry, because each time they try to probably talk about something that is affecting them, you all label them angry. We are not angry. We are just speaking our mind. And the earlier you all get to understand that, the better for you all. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.